All right, it's 6:32 right here on Nigeria Info 95.1 Abuja. Time for us to go through the headlines across media outlets in Nigeria. Kindly note that these headlines are only read as published according to the editorial guidelines of these various media outlets. So ensure that you do your due diligence and your research, as they've got nothing to do with Nigeria Info and are only read as published. Today we'll be going through the Punch, the Daily Trust, Vanguard, Leadership, and The Guardian. Going with the Punch right now. Grieving families, friends demand justice for slain Delta corps. 4 trampled to death in Bauchi almsgiving stampede. 1999 Constitution lacks legitimacy, the Patriots. APC suspicious as Adeleke raises cybercrime panel. E-hailing drivers threaten protest over Lagos Uber dispute. Fans mourn as veteran actor Amechi Monago dies at 61. Police in manhunt for fleeing nurse over failed abortion. Ogun man stabbed to death over loan argument. Ogun man stabbed to death during loan argument. Arase questions CP's competence over Delta Imo cops killings. NDLEA seizes 44.948 kilograms illicit drugs in nationwide raids. 2 in court for alleged sale of fake hair extensions. Moving on to the Daily Trust. Fresh hurdle for Nigerian pilgrims as NACON increases Hajj fare by 1.9 million naira. None of my children will join the military. Widow of Colonel murdered in Delta. Why we set up Zamfara Community Guards, Governor Lawal. Bayelsa Monarch, how militants linked to soldiers' killings chased me out of my kingdom. Hardship, killings, Tinubu bans birthday advertorials, opts for quiet celebration. Police Commission wants Imo, Delta CPs punished over fresh Delta killings. How constitutional amendments gulped billions of naira in 20 years. Naira appreciates by 1.5% against dollar. Cooking gas price increased by 19.75% in February, according to the MBS. Reducing budget padding allegation to North-South issue unfortunate, Professor Mato. Let's go on to the Vanguard right now with this headline. Niger Delta leaders to federal government pull army out of Okwama, other Delta Bayelsa communities. Bandits kill father, abduct wife, daughter during Ramadan prayers in Katsina. Economic palaver. Private cars join mini luxury buses for interstate journeys. NDLEA busts cocaine, heroin, meth syndicates in Abuja, Lagos, Kano. Hardship. Tinubu cancels 72nd birthday celebration. Buhari lacked political will. Tinubu should be commended for naming terror financiers. Serap to Tinubu. Emulate OT, obey court judgment, stopping pensions to ex-governors. Moving on to the leadership. Again, Yobe governor disburses 50,000 naira cash support to 1,000 orphans. Amid amendment, Anyoku-led groups prefers new constitution. CSOs task Imo appointees on quality governance. Labour Party chairmanship, 200 youth groups, others write Obi Oti to back Balami. Parliamentary diplomacy critical to world peace, conflict resolution, Akpabio. Moving on to The Guardian. Living wage negotiations hobbled by debts, poor execution in states. Married woman faked own kidnap, shared ransom with boyfriend. Police arrest kidnappers of Chinese national in Kwara. Insecurity. Tinubu's government has failed. Enough is enough, says Northern elders. Crisis looms in Ondo APC as elders insist on preferred governorship aspirant. Residents battle hunger over Okoama military crisis. Many fear dead, 15 houses razed as youths clash in Plateau. Operators begin final disconnection of unlinked SIMs. Bottom-up cash policy in MDAs, discordant tunes on bureaucratic remedy for fiscal indiscipline. And that's it on The Guardian. So far, we've gone through The Punch, Daily Trust, Vanguard, Leadership, and The Guardian. Time to get to your reactions right now. And you can call 08095974869 and 08099930137. You can also send a WhatsApp message to 08099930137 or simply watch live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Itodo.
Welcome. Good morning.
Agaba is the one and only.
Thank you.
I greet the callers and listeners of this radio station. My name is Salasi.
Go ahead,
Diki Itodo, I didn't hear the object of these Kuriga children. It's like over the weekend I heard that they have been reunited with their family. Although, I just want to know more about those Kuriga abducted children in Kaduna.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Then I want to talk about look at how this woman will do. She faked her kidnapping and share money with her boyfriend. Oh, God of mercy. Then look at the attack again in Kasina. And many people fear death in Plateau. We don't want to be hearing all these things. Northern elders, you should shut up. We don't want to be hearing anything about from that Northern elders. We should just pray for government.
Is it fair to use that language on them? I mean, they have a right to speak their minds
sorry. Yes, they are entitled to their opinion. We all know the security challenges during the time of Buhari. Did they come out and tell Buhari that do something about the insecurity? They didn't say anything to Buhari. So if they can advise the government, pray for the government to succeed. We don't want to hear their criticism now. So everyone is facing with insecurity. As I always say, today victims are yesterday survivors. People traveling on the way from the east, we are kidnapped. People traveling from the other places, people traveling on their way. So many people have been kidnapped on this country. Did the elder forum come and tell the government what to do? So everyone should obey state authority, because no authority exists without God's permission. And the existing authority have been put there by God. We pray for the government to succeed, but something needs to be done about the insecurity. Please, I need to update about the Kuriga student. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome. What's your name?
Dr. Itodo, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, my name is Adamu. I'm calling from Itodo.
Go ahead, please.
Please, where is Dr. Femi?
Family is doing okay. He has moved on to other opportunities.
We wish him all the best.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, concerning these northern elders, even since Duare Obasanjo, northern elders are talking. If people forget about the northern elders' voice, they have been talking. Bumi is talking. Many people are talking. Even Hakim, that is in government now, he was talking during Buhari time. Everybody was talking about the insecurity in the north and everywhere in Nigeria.
Mm.
So the northern elders has rights to talk, and nobody has to stop them from talking. Any other people are talking. And then concerning this terrorists that they say the president lacks courage, Buhari doesn't have courage to name them. It's because they have captured Mamu, and Mamu is in the hand. They captured him during Buhari time. This is the only person they trace him to Egypt, to where he goes there and collect his money and come and sponsor the bandits here.
How certain are you about this information that you give about him collecting funds from them?
Yes, sir?
How certain are you about this information that you share regarding him collecting funds from them?
That is why they arrested him. That is why they follow him up to Egypt to see where he's going. But these people they mention now, with Brudishan, who know them? Nobody knows any one of them. You cannot prove those ones. That is why nobody cares to. Is there any case going on them now? Did you identify any one of them? But the one they identify is at hand now. It's with the DSS. Mamu, the one they identify. But all these men, who will tell me one of them that you know them?
All right.
That is why they don't care to. But naming them now without taking any action, what is the essence?
All right.
The man that they know, particularly they arrested him. What is the essence of this name? The name, who knows them?
All right, Adamu. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo.
Welcome.
Happy New Week.
Happy New Week. Thank you.
This is your lovely brother on North Central, living in Kuba Federal in Malaruna.
Good morning.
Adamu and Mr. Solanski and Bakar from Canada and Joseph P. Kidnapping in Katsina, kidnap the daughter, I killed the father. Mr. Itodo.
Yes.
I don't know why always insecurity is part of northern Nigeria and entire Nigeria. And this APC, they refuse to secure this country. They always put the issue for people. I tell people every day on this platform and the Australian platform. If there's hunger in the land, you can't see peace. If there's injustice in any country, you can't see peace. People are suffering, my brother. People are dying with hunger. People are dying with the sickness. People are dying with the unemployment.
All right.
There's no job in this country. Every day, things are getting worse in the APC regime.
All right.
God do something.
All right. Let's go on to Facebook and take some of your messages from the live feed. You can watch on YouTube and Facebook as we stream at this time. Dr. Mrs. Malibara in Owerri says, is this all that this government can offer to its citizens? Kidnappings, killings, hither and thither, and making lives unbearable. Nigeria has become a slab. Insecurity is man's worst enemy. Any government that cannot provide the basic responsibilities of protecting lives and properties is not doing well and should throw in the towel. Where do we go from here? We can't continue like this, is how she ends her message. Good morning, Victor Uko. And Moazo John Lasisi says, Widow will not allow any of the children to join the military because of the killing of her husband. What do you expect when men are being wasted every day without end? I plead to God for better days. And Joe Bride says, let the resident of the village that eliminated the soldiers, should the youths provide that? Cause the issue. Okay, can you resend this message, Joe? I'm trying to understand what you're trying to pass across. Also, Francis Namani watching live from Amang Gunze in Enugu State. Good morning and thank you for joining in. Wachiko Kennedy, voice of Umbase from Okukwa, says the comment credited to Nathan Elders is nothing but the truth. It's now obvious to everyone that this current government has not delivered in its promises. Tell the president. All right. Let's get back to you. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Welcome.
Mr. Jonathan calling.
Go ahead, please.
So, Dr. Elders, there's nothing wrong telling the president the truth. In fact, if you don't have people telling you the truth, you are not doing well at all. That they didn't speak during Baba Buhari time. That's why Baba Buhari achieved the way he achieved. So they should tell the president the right thing to be done. I don't want them to just be one-sided for only us, but that they will speak. It is allowed, and I encourage. Some people that worked for this president, like Mr. Kayode and the rest, that are not saying anything, Erifa and the rest. In fact, they are the ones that are making me angry. Because the more people close to you tell you that the voice you are not doing well, the more you will improve on it. So, Mr. President, don't listen to people that will say they should not tell you, or they will only tell you what you want to hear. Because once you're out of there, it's your name that they will be calling, not your minister. Secondly, and more importantly, have we reduced ourselves to beggar in this country? That a company wants to give zakat, not well coordinated, that led to the demise of 4 women in Bauchi State. And the question is, did they take permission from the government before they gather people like that? And nothing happened in Nasarawa. Beloved children, we send them to school. We learn 2 people die. And nobody is saying anything about it. We don't punish anybody. The advice is, I beg, if you know that you have a challenge, you are not strong. Because the moment they call, they want to give something, even if it's 2 bags of rice, the number of people that will come out because of poverty. And most of these people will not be, even if government could not even control people, our custom offices, be individual. I beg, stay in your house. It's when you are alive that you will eat. Finally, if you have a cheating partner and you know you cannot stand it, especially man, you know that your wife is cheating. It's very, very dangerous because it will be very easy for the boyfriend to collaborate with this woman to delete you. If you have on air with a married woman emphasizing it, take your kidnapping, they get the money, go share her with boyfriend. The same boyfriend will just give her one small service and she will put in your food. You will go like that. Where are we heading? Let's go back to the family as an institution and get this right from that place.
All right.
Thank
you for sharing your thoughts. Now, during the last administration of President Buhari, the Northern Elders also called him out sometime in April 2022, asking him to seriously consider resigning over insecurity. So regardless of whoever is in charge, they've been vocal about the country and what they think that the person in charge, the president in this regard, should do. So, I mean, they did call out President Buhari during the time, just like they are speaking up right now during the tenure of President Tinubu. Let's get back to more of your calls. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. Yes.
My name is Abdul. I'm calling from Kalamajizi.
Good morning, Abdul.
I want to talk about the northern elders and say enough is enough because of the insecurity and other things that happen in this Tinubu regime. Mr. Itodo,
yes,
there is a lot of time that the way our listeners fall now, talking about the northern elders and northern youth, all the organizations there for all northern, there's one day where they can raise up within themselves. They help us, the northern youth and other children and women and grandfather, grandmother. The way where we are doing for many cities, we are begging. No day where they don't raise up, they let us stop begging. If you witness in Abuja, they are...
Sorry about that, Abdul. If you can call to finish your thoughts, that would be great. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, welcome.
My name is Uche. I'm calling from Abuja.
Go ahead, Uche.
Please, I want to talk about the woman that faked her own kidnap. It's very wrong, though. And at the end of the day, I have to go and share the money with the boyfriend. And I know that the husband will be the one to suffer, to pay for that money. Anyway, may God help us. About the Northern elders, I join with the other person that called the letter that said when Buhari is seat, they do not campaign or they do not talk anything. It's true. Because if Gumi can come
I just gave you an instance, Uche, when they... Hello, Uche. Yeah, I just gave you an instance when they called the president to consider resigning during in the height of insecurity in 2022.
Itodo.
Yes.
True. Let the northern elders gather themselves and call Gumi to come so that they will discuss this thing. Because Gumi is emphasizing that he knows them. He will go and dialogue with them. He will be in the front to discuss with them. Okay, if Gumi can come out and be saying such a thing, why can't the northern elders rally around him, call him and say, okay, our son will come.
All right.
Let us discuss. Take us today. Let us discuss to these people, see how this insecurity will end.
All right.
I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So, the way the northern elders are keeping quiet about this insecurity, it's alarming. It's not supposed to be so.
All right, Uche.
Because people are dying every day by day, and it is very wrong. And
all right.
That's what he's saying that time. It can be anybody.
All right, Uche, thank you for sharing your thoughts. Let's go to YouTube right now, where we are also streaming live. Mahmoud Mohammed, good morning. I just gave that update. I hope you caught it. James Ahmed, good morning. Thank you for joining in. My weekend was good. Thanks for asking. Good morning, Judwell Chima, watching from Central Area. Asu Peter, I think it's time for the citizens to take security by themselves and stop waiting for the government. That's his thought on the state of insecurity in the country. And going on to WhatsApp, good morning. It was shocking news from Katsina and the rest of locations facing insecurity in Nigeria. God help us, is what Hafsat says. And a maker from Dawaki says, the last I heard was export of cooking gas will be stopped, which will drop the price. Till today, the price keeps going up astronomically. The managers of our economy do not have the will, is how he ends his message. God bless Amechi Monago, his soul. Kudos to the economic team for their efforts in tackling the dollar. But they will need to do more for people to feel the impact of their efforts. Insecurity in Nigeria needs serious attention, is what Oludade Abiodun has to say this morning. We'll go on a break right now, take the news at 7 o'clock, and afterwards come back and get more of your reactions to the headlines.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.